Hello again from my front porch. I am in Monroe, Ohio at the Baker Beam Yard. Baker Beam being Baker Equipment and Materials. And we are here because we are filming training videos. We are filming them the entire week. It's been a long week. We're only on Thursday right now. And yesterday was a 12-hour day. And this is these days in Ohio right now here in October begin very chilly, and then they end very hot, very sunny, sunburny. And so I am here with some of the extremely talented cast. Actually, Tony, I can even say cast because you were in yesterday. Yes, you had some on-screen time yesterday. So I'm here with some of the cast, only some of them because others are actually overshooting right now, stuff, and the crew from Spot On are over there and doing those things. But I have got these folks here because these are the heart and soul of what we're trying to do here with our videos. And we created here at Baker, we created these training videos to train foremen out in the field and how to better lead their people. These folks are the ones making them come to life again, because 5 years later we have to redo them because we have these things now, these chin straps that we're supposed to have, you know, on our hard hats now. So anyway, I've assembled them here not just to be these nodding, smiling people while I'm yammering. I've assembled them here because I wanted to hear from them about this, because we have a variety of experience levels here. We have Reyna, who some of you will remember has been on some of these before, because not only is she a talented actress, but she's also a talented singer, performer, songwriter, tax accountant, all kinds of stuff. And then also behind her is Emiliano, right? I say it right? You got it. All right. And let's see, I've struggled. His brother's name is Alex, apparently, and so he lets us call him Alex for those of us who are challenged. But you know, my granddaughter's name is Eliana, and so I've got to get my brain trained around which name I'm using. But the two of them have some acting credentials. They've appeared in lots of different things. They're among our paid actors for being here for talking parts in the episodes that we're doing here. But then we also have well, I guess they're still paid, but they're not paid to be actors normally. But just this week they are. So we have Gabe, right, and DeAndre, who actually work here in the yard here at Baker, in the shop at Baker. They actually do some of the work that we are pretending to be doing in the videos. They don't have any direct lines, but man, you guys have gotten in some acting experience now. Yeah. And then we've got Tony over the end, who you've also met Tony before, remember, you know, Bus Tony and stuff. And Tony I brought in as our technical advisor, but he's also turned now into the wardrobe guy. And as we alluded to yesterday, he even got some cameo on screen time, some crew time. So congratulations, welcome to the acting world.
Hopefully it won't be too painful to watch.
So now I just want to take a moment, and I want to kind of let you all visit about to chat with folks about the project that we're doing. You know, what are you liking about it? What has been the challenge for you? What has been, for those of you who this is your first time doing some of the acting stuff, what, you know, have you enjoyed that? What's that been like? So who'd like to start?
I'll start.
All right, Tony.
Okay. I've never done this before. I've never been part of this worker right now. Never been part of this project, kind of a project. I'm surprised how long it takes and how hard it is for them to put it all together and make it happen. It looks easy on screen on TV, but the production part, there's a lot more that I had no clue. Very interesting. So hats off. It's been a great job.
But it stays on because of the chin strap.
Yeah, well, I'm off the real camera now. I'm taking a break. So
yeah, pretty much the same thing that Antonio just said. I mean, I'm an actor, and mainly some of the things that I do is just film and TV. But now doing this kind of work, even though I'm just acting, but I get to live some of the stuff. It is hard work, so definitely hats off to you guys. It is something else, and it's a unique experience, and I've been having a lot of fun. So good.
Yeah, it has been fun. I'm happy that you called me back, Paul.
We could not do these videos without her. She has been in every iteration of any of the training videos we've done.
And it's been a lot of fun. Always fun to act like someone else for a day and step out of your normal life. But a lot of fun. Most challenging part, I think, is speaking Spanish grammatically correct. So, but it's fun.
Definitely is fun. The funnest part to me is, you know, being a regular Baker employee and being asked to volunteer in training videos, which is kind of like a childhood dream for me in the video production aspect. So it's like me doing this, my inner child is like very happy being in front of cameras, even though I don't have any lines. But yeah, it's just fun, and you know, even though it's in Spanish, it's still like a experience being on set, and that's really all for me.
Now I do gotta say that there's one thing that DeAndre has said that he wants to do, and we will do, and when you do it, it will be filmed and it will be inserted here using the slating. I keep wanting to call it something else, and I keep getting corrected. The slating. Yeah. The sound guy calls it sticks. I don't know.
I will be the slate guy.
The slate guy. So we're gonna let DeAndre's gonna get his shot at slating. All right, slate.
3.1, scene 1, truck phone, take 5.
Cameras, roll cameras.
B camera speeds.
Slate, please.
3.1, scene 1, truck phone, take 6.
Everybody set on the phone and action. Roll sound.
Sound is speeding.
Roll cameras. B camera speeds. Slate.
Abu Heli. 3.1, scene 1, truck phone, take 8.
Everybody set. Set. From the top and action. Slate.
9.2 video, scene 2, truck chat wide plus crew chief close up. Take 1.
Nice. Speeding. Roll camera. Rolling. B camera speeds. Slate.
9.2 video, scene 2, truck chat wide plus crew chief close up. Take 2.
All right, everybody set. Slate.
9.2 video, scene 2, truck chat wide plus crew chief close up. Take 3.
Set and action.
Anyway, you were saying, Gabe.
This is the first time experience for me. This is nothing I'm used to. It's definitely an experience because being in front of camera, and it's in a different language than what I speak. Even though both of my parents, they both speak Spanish, but I wasn't taught growing up, but I like understand here and there some things, and yeah, it's all good. It's fun. Food is great. Feeding us amazing over here. And yeah, I work here. I've been here for only a year, and yeah, it's all new to me. It's fun.
So I don't think I mentioned in describing the training videos before, but it's been mentioned here, is that they're all shot in Spanish. Because 80–85% of our workforce at Baker, our coworkers, speak Spanish. Now, Spanish, I mean, not unlike English. You go to different parts of the United States and it's English, but it's not the same English. And Spanish the same way. The different countries, even within different countries, there are different dialects of Spanish. And so that has created some interesting, because those who do know Spanish know their Spanish, and then the people who worked on the script, I wrote the scripts in English, but the people who translated them, they know their Spanish, but I have a team of people who know a variety of different kinds of Spanish, and they all work together, and so they created a script which probably does not sound like any specific Spanish, because it's got words and terms that, you know, kind of cross the boundaries in a lot of those things. And I know that's been a little challenge for some of our actors. They're like, what in the world? Who made this? But it's been really interesting. There is one scene that we do, though, that we do have English in it, and that was, I get to be in that scene because we're depicting a guy who is a leader that doesn't know any Spanish, and he's leading a crew who speaks Spanish, and he, you know, miscommunicates with him. Does so really, really badly, and somebody gets injured. We don't see who it is, because when you hear the description of how badly he's injured, you know, it's probably in a body cast. You know, but so I did. Tony graciously was my behind the scenes photographer. I didn't want to embarrass any of the other actors by including any off camera, you know, behind the scenes screw up stuff. So I just for myself. So I'm going to insert here just a little bit of you get a chance to see. I'm not showing you the actual scene. I'm showing you me screwing up doing the actual scene. So here you go.
And action.
Okay, so that's going to leave us the need to build a flow hole cover. I want you to put stringers down 1 foot. Sorry.
Action.
Okay, so that's going to give us a need to build a flow hole cover. I'm going to need you to put stringers down 1 foot center over those. So you know what that means. Right, at the 8 foot joint, you're going to have to make sure the 2 stringers are together so that there's no opening, there's no gap. No, I messed that up. That way, there's no gap. There's some more to that line. Like that. So you understand what I want you to do? You got it? All right. Well, good. I'm going to go check on the crane. Man.
And everyone is set. And action.
Okay, so and that's going to leave us with the need to build a flow hole cover over that opening. I want you to put stringers down at 1 foot center. Make sure you put the plywood on them. Of course, you have to put the ends of the plywood, both ends on the stringers, so that there's no gaps. You don't want anybody falling through. And now the opening is 16 foot, but the plywood sheets are only 8 foot each. So of course you know what that means, right? Yeah. It means at the 8 foot joint, you're going to need to have 2 of the stringers side by side. That way there's no gaps, especially in the middle. So do you understand what I'm asking for? You understand the instructions? All right, good. All right, so let's get on with it. I'm going to go check on the crane delivery. Okay, so there you go. See, you know, just because I wrote the scripts does not mean I actually know what I'm doing, as you can see. So now you all, Tony was the camera person filming that, so he got to watch all of that, painful as it was. But you were in the scene. You had to stand there and look like I was making sense. So how would you rate how that, you know, especially those of you that are professional, but how would you rate how that was?
Bueno, yo pienso que
He's just nodding and smiling. Just like
yo pienso que Paul lo hizo muy bien para hacer su primera vez actuando frente a la cámara. Bueno, ya lo había hecho antes, hace como 5 años, pero yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I agree. I have no idea what he said.
I think you did great, Paul. For not being acting every day and all the time. Good job.
Well, but it does illustrate though. Again, I did write the script in English, and I was trying to say it in English, and you know, just because you have the script, just because you've memorized, in my case, I should know exactly what's being communicated, and yet it's still tough. You know, it's one thing when you're watching people do that, but when you're the one standing there in front of the camera, and the cameras, they say action, and you're doing, it's like part of your brain just switches off. And so I really admire those who make a decent living off of doing it. Now, was it yesterday that you did with the cell phone, or was that the day before?
Yeah.
Okay, so his character in one scene, I filmed part of this. His character in one scene is supposed to be messing around on the job site, not doing his work, and in one part of it, he's taking selfies with another guy, and so he needed a cell phone. So I handed him my cell phone to use. What I didn't realize was he's a method actor, because he was actually taking selfies.
Okay. I'm on.
And so,
Oh,
Tony's been called to set. Apparently they need technical advice. So we'll continue without Tony. So he's using my cell phone, and he was actually taking actual selfies, and he took a lot of actual selfies, and I don't want those to go to waste and be so here you go. Here is the montage of his selfies that he took.
get started.
Oh, that's real good. To get a hold of yourself.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Okay, and so you see there, see, I wasn't joking. Now you might be like, well, those selfies all look the same. That's because he is a method actor, but he's exact too, because you know, same position of the arm, same selfie.
Exactly.
But I like that last one because you know the whole cast that was out on scene at that point, they step in and they're like, everybody photobomb in there. That was awesome. Y'all did good. Great job. Now there was another one that I filmed just towards the end of yesterday because I thought it was really great. You know, our girl Reyna here, there's a scene where she is kind of giving the leader, the crew chief, a tongue lashing because he's not doing his job well, and she's a member of the crew, but she's calling him out on it. I want to show you this. This is the end of that scene because I had to record this because she is the sweetest, nicest lady you will ever meet. She's smart and brilliant and talented, but man, when this one, watch her, even if you don't know Spanish, watch how her face and her body language as she leaves this scene, you'll understand that this nice, wonderful, friendly exterior, you don't want to get her upset with you because she's tough. You'll see this here. So check us out. Okay, so see guys, you know, don't mess with Reyna now. You know, she's the smallest one, but she's fierce. But this has been, I am enjoying it. I say it that way because 12-hour days and starting in freezing cold and ending in blistering sunlight, that's not fun. But I think we're doing a good job. Yes. I think you all are doing a good job. I just sit back and, you know, kind of, you know, look at I do the Steven Spielberg thing, you know, where other people are doing all the work and then I step up and look and go, yep, that shot looks good. So anyway, they're back out there filming, doing stuff. Some of you are going to be called up really soon to go. Actually, maybe all of you, maybe a whole crew shot coming up here soon. So we got to wrap this up. But I want to thank you all for being part of the project. Well, part of this project too, making it going. You know, already they peeled Tony off that he had to go run away. But the rest of y'all, thank you for your contributions to this. Anything else that you want to say about the project, about the work that we've done? Yeah, he's volunteering.
Well, seems like Baker is a great place to work.
Oh, that's a good. Anything else?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, well,
thank you, Paul.
well, this again, it's a great, you know, definitely going to be nominated for Academy Award this year. And these guys here, they're going to be signing up. They're going to be wanting to, you know, join the talent pool now for training for videos and production work as well. All right, thank you, folks. Appreciate it very much. Ooh, my hands are really cold still. Thank you. And with that, I will see you all next time from my front porch.